Okay, good. Moses, is it okay now? Moses, is it okay?
Yeah, it's no recording.
Okay. So everybody, if you want to make the screen bigger, just use the full screen. You can see the screen bigger. Okay. So if you want to do the Codingpass, firstly, you log in to the Chrome. And then in the Chrome, you can key in Codingpass. Okay, this is the website of Codingpass. Then click this one. You will log in here. And when you log into this website, choose the language as English. Okay, then you need to download. You need to download the client app. The client app is taking the number 5. Here you can download the zip file. This is the zip file because I have downloaded it before. So it says 1. Okay, then I cancel it because in my screen, I do have a Codingpass client. Then if you download it, you just decompress this one. Decompress this one, you will see this folder. This folder. And if you got this folder, you just make this file onto the screen. It's a shortcut. It's a shortcut. This one and this one is the same. So I can run this one. I can run this code. Because I have the screen recorded. So later on, you can see the video. Okay, if you run the client app, be sure to click agree following terms. Says agree. Then you will log in this front page, first page. Okay. Everybody has your ID from KY001, 0001 to KY00 tab, 00 tab. And then everybody has the same password for 40 in the beginning, for the 40. Then log in. Okay. On login, you can see this is the class. Okay. This class is for our international students like you. Then you click this one. This is the class, Python Basic. We have 30 questions online already. So if you want to answer these 30 questions, be sure to click this one. And right now, I think the 10.7 has problem. So for the first question, 1000, you click here, The screen responds a little slower because my computer is too old. So that's the first one. When you come to here, be sure to select the compiler as Python. How to select Python as your language? Be sure to install. Be sure to install the idle in your computer. So I have idle in here. I cannot say it. If you cannot say it, just key in idle here. IDLE. Okay, this is the idle. 3.13. Just click this one. Okay, then run it. Okay, this is the idle. Here I can see it. Okay, now I run the idle. If you want to pass the number one, see the screen here. You take this one, big screen, and then you can click Alt and C, the language list will show in here. Because we want to use the Python language. So please select this one, or you can select this one. Or if you don't have the compiler installed in your PC, you can select Pelgit this one. Okay, but I'm recommending you to install the latest version of Python. So take this one, then the Python 3 will show in here, which means that you have successfully installed the Python and take Python as your coding language. Then you can see the screen, the question problem statements. This is problem statements. What they want is have you to copy this line, Control C, and paste the lines here. Paste the line here. If you have the code in here, you just take this one, means send output, which means that you have uploaded the questions onto the Python, onto the Codingpass. Then you take this one, the number 3 icon says judge. It will give you 100 score. If it doesn't show right away, you don't have to worry. It will evaluate 1 up to 1 later. So if you successfully do it right, close the screen, then take the number 2. When the number 2 shows on, you can see the problem statement. Okay. It says it wants you to print hello world, and FHHS says Control C. And then if you have the code test, just do this one. Submit your code. If you successfully submit the code, says send output, you just click this one for scoring. If you have do it right, it will return you 100 score. That's number 2. Okay, waiting for the score. Okay, 100. Then you close this one. And now I do the number 3. For the number 3, you can see the problem statement. This one wants you to the first line says equals input, then print the S twice. Because the input data is 314159. So just uploading your question, then judge. It will give you 100. Okay, so no problem for the question. This is the question 1002. Close it. And then we want to run the 1003. For the 103, check the program statement. Input is this one. So copy the input. You have to copy the input in here. This is the input. Then O for the 103, I will give you this one. Don't worry. For the 1003, it's not here. Let me show you the 103. Let me check it. This is the question 103. I copy it. And then, okay, it is here. If you run the code, be sure to run the program offline first. So file, open the 1003. This one. This says input is this one. So I run the code. I run the code. It will print this 4 types. Let us check the question. Let us check the question of the 103. Okay. The question 103 is print this time for twice. So I copy, this is the input, and then run this program. Run it. It printed twice. That's no problem. But in this system, this is for offline. This is for offline editing. When you want to submit the program, you get to say IP line. You get to say IP line equal input. Okay. So when we run this program, we got to give it the input. This is the input. Control C. This is the input. And the black color is the input data. The blue color is the output print. So if you got it right and copy the code, be very careful to see what I'm doing now. And then pass it here. Copy that in here. The first line is a remark, so you don't have to worry. When we run the program, we submit it first. It will give you the same output, then judge. If you think it's too long, then don't have to worry, because the server is running. So I close it. Goes to question 1004. Here is the question 1004 statement. This is a quadrature equation. It's quadrature equation. So let me give you the code. I have the code here. Quadrature. That's 104. Copy it. And then post that here and run it. Be sure to run the code offline first. Be sure to run the offline first. When you find the program is okay, just like they want x equal 13, because here is 1004. This one. The question says, if we give it 13, the answer is 2799. So we run it. We run the code. I give it input. The input this is 13. This is offline. This is the online. The offline, to make it sure, it says 2799. Wow, bingo. So what you need to do is remark the certain, and that the system to work, to run, except. So in here, I got to say x equals integer and put. Then when you run it, and okay, you copy this one, you copy this one. Let me say that again. This x equals 13 is for you run it offline. But in the online, you got to the line to fetch this 13. It will get the answer here 13. So I ran it. You can also say 13 again here. You can also say 13. Oh no. You can also, okay, because it has 13. So I submit. I submit. Submission. Oh, something wrong with it. Something wrong with it. This one should be 13. The input data should be 13. Okay. Then execution. Okay, let me say that again. Say 13. Okay, then judge. I want to remind you, for all the questions, you got to run it offline in your computer. If you got your answer correct, then submit it on the coding area, then judge. If your code is correct, it will give you 100 score. Okay, go next. We'll go for number 5. Yeah, this one is number 5. I also need to give you 1005. This one, 1005. I copy it and put that on the screen. Post it on the screen. This is it. And as I told you, you got to run it offline first. When you do your coding, you got to do offline. Okay, this is the question. I wrote this code by myself. So when they enter line, the answer is 3, 7, and 5. See this one? See the question? Three, 1003, 1005. This one? See the question? If we give the answer 3, X, Y, Z, 3, 7, 5 in one line. So you got to have the sense to get the X3, Y7, Z5. So if I run it correct, I run it. Here I define IP line is 375. So I run it. The answer is 25. So it is correct. It is correct. So when you want to submit this one, you got to this print, you got to take this print out because this is not supposed to show on the screen. And also the print supposed not to show here. Let me run it again. It says 25. The answer is only 25. So the other printer are like 375, 375. This is redundant. So if you got this correct, you got to remark this one. And says IP line, says IP line equal input. Okay, let me say that again. When you want to do the coding on the OZ based on the description of the problems, you got to write your code. But this one, I know you can use map. The map is a lot easier. This one, I wrote my code. To put the 3 on the X, put the 7 on the Y, and the 5 on the Z. Then run it. Then I run it. See? I run it. I got to input by myself, says 7, 3, 7, 5. Then click up 25. If this is correct, then you can copy it on. Copy it. Copy it on. And post that here. Give the input is 3, 7, 5. Okay. If everything is done, execution. No, execution is submit as out. If the system got you send out code, send out, you got to judge. Use this one as a judge. But little longer, okay, I got 100. But this one, the code is quite difficult. I have easy code, like a map. Let me show you that. There's one for easy. More easier for this one in here. How about this one? This one. 1005 map. Okay, I copy this. Control C and paste that here. You can see this one, map. So file open. I take this map. This one. See, that's easiest. Everybody please ask, check what is map. The map is quite easy. The map's function means we change the line of the string. The line 1, 2. There are 5 characters in this line. And the map can separate the number, split it by the space, split it by the space. So it will change. 3 is a list 0, 7 is a list of 1, and 5 is a list of 2. So this answer is easy. If you got this correct, I can run it. I can run it. So the answer, let me run it. The answer is 25. So when you want to upload the code, be sure to change this one, to take this out, and put this as a remark. For all the students, when they are doing their online judge is a key judge system in the world. So you got it correct. I just run that again. You can input 3 here, 3, 7, 5. The answer is 25. So when you see the answer, it's the same as the question. You got to upload it onto, you got to upload onto the here 1005. Okay, first check the question 1005. If we input the 375, so here the input got to be 3. 3, oh no. 3, 7, 5 for input. And put your code here. Everybody, please try to understand what is map function in the list. This map says if we have a line input 3 space 7 space 5, it will split by the space and put 3 on the list A, 0 for the 3, and 1 for 7, 2 for 5. So as when XYZ settled, the F will print out the function. So I submit. It says send out. Then judge. Then judge. Okay, if this is correct, I will do one more. Then let you to do the rest. But for this one, I need to tell you. I need to tell this one is easiest coding. But the previous one, I'm writing the function just like MAP by myself. That's not easy. Okay, close this one. And then you choose. This is the last one I will show you today. And for the 7, 8, 9, and 10, I will let you to do it by yourself. Let's go this one for 1006. Okay, 1006. I need to copy my code. This is 1006. Control C. Post that here. Okay. One oh six. This one. So this one is 106. So file open 106. This is it. So if x is 5, then what is the answer? 106. Yeah. For this equation, when x equals 5, then f of x, the answer is C, 106. The answer is 2, 3, 9. So the C and wrong. 106. Wrong it. I give you x as 5. Yeah. Give the x as 5. Then enter. The answer is 239. Same as this one. So if the answer is the same, just copy. Be sure to remind you again, don't set the value inside here because the system got to have a data input in here. So this is offline test. This one is for offline test. For online, you got to have x equal int input. Okay, copy this and put that here. Put that here. And submit. So now then judge. Okay, so let me try. Let me try this one because just now I'm not successful for 1007. Let me do it again. 1007. Where is it? Here. There's one. So I copy 1007. This is the program. If x equal 5, then the result is 0, 80, 14. Then if I want to submit it, I got to take this out and have system to read this. So copy that, Control C, and put that in here for the 1007. Because just now it returned me wrong answer. So check this time. Send out. Then judge. Okay, so 100, no problem. I hope that everybody can get this. I have the answer. Let me come back here on this computer. Stop. And then come back to my computer. Okay, now I think you can see my screen. See my screen here, this one. I stop it.